Dear veterinarian, welcome to Dr. Vet channel. Here today we have chosen a new subject, that is question bank 1 in veterinary medicine. I am Dr. P.R. Patel, Professor and Head Veterinary Medicine. In this question bank we will see short 25 questions that are useful for examination at the same time for the competitive examination. Question 1: hinge bodies, or also known as hinge Ehrlich bodies. What is that? And these hinge bodies are indicative of oxidative injury to the erythrocytes. Now, what are these hinge bodies? Hinge bodies are inclusion bodies within the red blood cells, and they are composed of a denatured hemoglobin. When the hemoglobin is denatured, that becomes the hinge bodies. And this denatured hemoglobin attached to the erythrocyte cell membrane is hinge bodies. Question 2, important question. Allotriophagia is also called as pica. It is abnormal appetite. It is not a normal appetite. And there is abnormal craving for and eating of unnatural substances, which is not a normal food. Animal consume dirt, paint, clay, feces, soil, gravel, hair, or its own infants. That is called as allotriophagia. Question 3. Diabetes mellitus commonly occurs in which species of animal? Answer: the dogs are the most sufferers. In other species also occurs, but very less. Question 4. Deficiency cause of xerophthalmia, that is whitish cornea. Xero means white, ophelia means pertaining to eye. When the cornea becomes white, it is called as xerophthalmia. It is due to deficiency of vitamin A. When you give the vitamin A, then within few days there is cure from the xerophthalmia. Question 5. What is hemoptysis? Answer: it is expectoration of blood. Either the blood is mixed with mucus or blood is alone. And the bleeding is from the lower respiratory tract. That is called hemoptysis. Remember, bleeding is from lower respiratory tract. Question 6. Etiology of white comb or favors in poultry. Answer is Trichophyton gallini. This trichophyton is the fungus, and this fungus infests the epithelium of the comb, and so the comb feels that there are flakes are collected on the comb. They are white in color, or it is also called as favors. Question 7. Most common manifestation of coccidiosis in calves. Important question from the clinical point of view also. Generally, when there is diarrhea with red color or say dysentery, think about coccidiosis in calves. The common manifestation of coccidiosis in very young calves are hemorrhagic enteritis. So there is definitely dysentery and presence of blood in diarrheic feces, because there is great damage to the epithelial cells. These coccidia grow and multiply in epithelium of the intestine and they cause the rupture. So there is a hemorrhagic enteritis. Transmission of urban type of rabies is through, the answer is, it is through the bite of rabid dogs. Rabies are of two types, urban type and sylvatic type. The urban type is transmitted through dogs, while the sylvatic types are transmitted through wildlife or wild canines, fox, jackals, etc. Question 9. Milker's nodules occur in which part of the human? Answer is, the Milker's nodules occur on the hand of the human being. That is because of transmission of pox from animal to man. And while milking, the human will get the infection from the udder. Question 10. Ascending paralysis in rabies. This ascending paralysis is one of the characteristics of rabies. Answer is, the muscle weakness or loss of muscle function, that is paralysis. It starts from lower part of the legs and slowly the paralysis advances upper and finally reaches to the head. That is the ascending paralysis. Question 11. Main cause of mortality in canine parvovirus disease. It is a serious disease and it almost affects most of the part of the body. So why there is death? The death in canine parvovirus disease is due to acute myocarditis. Heart is an important organ. When there is acute myocarditis, there is death of the dog. Question 12. Death in leptospirosis is due to? Answer is, death due to renal failure. The leptospirosis affects the kidney. It causes inflammation of the kidney, nephritis, and there is renal failure. So leptospirosis excretion is generally through urine. Question 13. Safe temperature and period of storage of bovine blood for transfusion. That means for how much time, how much duration we can store the bovine blood. That is good for the transfusion, that it will not deteriorate. So if the blood of bovine is stored at 5 degrees centigrade up to 1 week, then we can perform the transfusion. After 1 week, the deterioration starts and it will not be healthy to go for the transfusion. Question 14. Year of Glanders and Farcy Act. This is very important act and it is formed in the year 1899. Question 15. Dietary cause of acute acid indigestion or acute rumen infection in cattle. This is a very important question. The answer is accidental ingestion of large quantities of grain or carbohydrate rich diet. Here there is accidental ingestion. Normally we are giving concentrate. It is not harmful. But when all of a sudden when the animal consumes large amount of carbohydrate or grain. On digestion, there is production of lactic acid that is that causes the acid medium in the rumen. Important question. Question 16. Reason for preferring intraperitoneal route for blood transfusion. Normally, we perform the blood transfusion intravenously, but in some cases, when clinician find that there is something danger, he will perform blood transfusion through intraperitoneal route. The reason is to minimize blood transfusion reaction, and the absorption rate of the blood is 45% in 24 hours. Important question. Question 17. Opsonin. What is opsonin? The opsonin meaning in Greek language is to prepare for eating. The opsonin is a molecule that enhances phagocytosis by making an antigen for an immune response or making dead cells for recycling. So opsonin is important for the phagocytosis, and because of this it will attract the phagocytes and they will engulf the pathogen. Similar question, question number 8. Opsonization. From the word opsonin, there is a mechanism called opsonization. What is that? This mechanism involves the binding of an opsonin, that is antibody, to an epitope of a pathogen. And after binding of opsonin to the membrane, the phagocytes are attracted to the pathogen. The phagocytes engulf the pathogen and helps in protecting the animal from disease. Question 19. Brachy disease commonly occurs in which animal? Brachy disease is a disease of sheep. Important question. Question 20. Predisposing factors for hemorrhagic septicemia. Very important questions. The answer is predisposing factors are hot, humid climate, heavy rain, and monsoon season. So we find hemorrhagic septicemia mostly always in monsoon or rainy season. We don't find hemorrhagic septicemia in other seasons. Normally, 5% cattle and buffaloes harbor Pasteurella multocida in nasopharynx cavity, but there is no disease. But this hot humid climate, heavy rain, and monsoon season predispose the animal. They decrease the immunity of animal, and there is outbreak of the hemorrhagic septicemia. Very important question. Question 21. Species most susceptible to tetanus. Tetanus occurs in almost all animals, but very common in horse. Horse is more susceptible also. Horse is meant for draft purposes, fast running, so there are all the chances of deep injury on the leg. And when there is deep injury, there is growth of Clostridium tetani, formation of tetanus toxin, and horse is susceptible. Question 22. Disease. So, zebra marking in rectum of sheep and goat. See here, zebra marking in rectum, not in colon. So, zebra marking in rectum of sheep and goat is due to a disease called PPR, Peste des Petits Ruminants, PPR. If there is zebra marking in colon, then it is due to rinderpest. Question 23. Synonym of actinomycosis. Very famous name. Lumpy jaw. The word lumpy means there is swelling. There is indurated, small, fibrous, hard swelling on jaw. That is lumpy jaw. Question 24. Tetanus antitoxin called as TAT. What is the prophylactic dose for horse and cattle? The answer is 1500 international unit to 3000 international unit, subcutaneous or intramuscular. Here the question is TAT, tetanus antitoxin. Important question. Question 25, the last question. PPR or Peste des Petits Ruminants in sheep and goat is characterized by, means which are the very common symptoms or clinical findings, signs that we can provide tentative diagnosis. The answer is oculonasal purulent discharge. That is one thing from upper. Then coming to the down, necrotic stomatitis, severe necrotic stomatitis. And coming down, and gastroenteritis. These are the common symptoms of PPR. Dear veterinarian, you have observed this video. Requested to share this video to veterinarians and to promote and support this channel. Requested to subscribe the channel. Thank you very much for observing this video. Next time we'll come with question bank number 2 in the subject of veterinary medicine.